Disability pride is really about being proud of who we are as individuals, regardless of what society says about us or to us. And often we're defined by our brains and our bodies and what they can and can't do. And I think it's taking away the focusing on strengths. We can look at strengths and we can also look at who we are and how we are. So disability pride is really about ensuring that we are given the supports and accommodations that we need to live the lives that we want to live that are meaningful to us, and that our preferences are respected. And that way that we can feel proud about who we are, but also society can then catch up and be proud of what we can offer as well.
Pride is one of my favourite things in the whole entire world. I didn't really know much about disability pride or even really identify as disabled until like 2019. So I was 25 and I just started working for a disability advocacy organisation, and I started to realise that through embracing disability pride that I could actually ask for my access needs. My access needs weren't something that made me weak or less or inferior. They were in fact something that made me unique. But a second, potentially more important part of pride is actually being part of a thriving, vibrant, wonderful disability community.
Pride is being yourself. It's not about trying to change the world. It's about being part of the community. Being blind, I like to show what I can do. I worked as a grape picker. People said, you can't do that being blind. But the farmer was impressed, and he said I was the most careful and effective grape picker.
So disability pride, I think, is about authenticity, essentially. It's about being authentic, being who you are, and also really honouring that.
As someone with an acquired disability, the concept of disability pride can be quite challenging. I can't really feel pride in my current circumstances as a quadriplegic because I can't help but compare it with the privilege of the functionality I enjoyed before my accident. So the grief of loss conflicts with the pride of disability. I can feel a sense of pride in how I dealt with the trauma. I can feel a sense of pride in how I deal with my ongoing daily challenges. And I certainly feel a sense of pride in carving out a new career for myself in accessible tourism from my changed circumstances.
Personally, I'm very proud to be autistic. It's given me loads of strengths in my life and loads of quirks. People who are autistic have a great focus, have different concentration and listening skills, but it's been a process for me to identify that way. And whatever your process out there, whatever your choices, we are all about meeting people where they're at.